a networking group where we were just talking about unintended consequences. And I have to say, it really inspired me to talk to you all about some of the unintended consequences and the constant changes that we see in workplaces that you don't necessarily plan for, whether you're an employer or an employee. I'm Nancy Schick of Third Year Conflict Resolution. I'm an employment attorney and mediator based in New York City, where I've been doing this for, oh my Lord, almost 23 years. And I've also got an HR background even before law school, so I definitely have seen a lot of workplace conflicts arise from just being unprepared for change. We have this tendency to take jobs and assume that our work is always going to be the same, or that, maybe if it changes, it's going to change for the better. We're going to get raises, promotions, etc. And likewise on the employer side, we have a tendency to hire and expect people to not change at all. Like they're not going to have family changes or get sick or anything in their lives change. Sometimes they need to move. Maybe they've got a military spouse, and we don't plan for any of those things. I thought this was a great topic and a great discussion we were having in our group. And I wanted to bring that forward to remind you why I talk about employment being a partnership toward mutually beneficial goals. That's the way you always want to start that relationship. But also, just like you do when you're starting a business or any other aspect of your life, you begin with the end in mind. In other words, expect change. You're going to need to adapt. And the best way to do that is have a conversation with the other people that are going to be impacted. That's what we work through all the time at Third Year Conflict Resolution, having those difficult conversations. Do you know what happens when we don't? We all do it. We start thinking we know how the other person's going to respond. Maybe I'm an employee and I want to ask for a job transfer because I like where I work, but my spouse is moving. I need to approach that employer, and I get so afraid because I've decided how they're going to respond. And maybe I miss an opportunity. Likewise, employers, before they have a conversation and discuss performance, they've just already decided that employee's not good anymore, they're a bad person, and they need to go. Again, so much of this could be fixed with the cost of hiring somebody to replace an employee that you've already trained. It's always better to at least try to have those conversations. I invite you to this year, make it the year where you learn how to have those difficult conversations. If you need help with that, I'll put a link in the notes to the video and you can schedule a consultation with me. In the meantime, of course, keep listening with your third ear. For those hurts you can heal.